Hey everybody, let me give you guys the latest update coming out of the country of Mali. And I'm going to share with you my opinion because there's some things here that I know that if I were in the position of one of these hostage takers, what exactly would I have prepared for? And just some things are not making sense. And I question things that don't make sense, whether they're true or not. Now, doesn't mean my opinion's right. Doesn't mean that we're playing with the smartest cookies here. But let's just take a look at the facts of what we know, or at least what they're telling us the facts are. So these hostage takers that are allegedly associated with some Al-Qaeda group, right? And they go into this motel, one of the best there is there in Bamako, and they kill 27 people. That's what we're being told. I do believe it's 15 in the basement or 12 in the basement. And then the second floor, they found 12 or 15 up on the second floor. The hostage takers, what they ended up doing was holding up on the seventh floor, right? Now, the Malian Special Commandos, along with also a U.S. Special Forces who just happened to be in the area and helped them out to bring out victims, hostages, whatever the case may be, he was also there, okay? So UN peacekeepers are the ones claiming that there are 27 dead bodies so far, a preliminary count. Now, they state over here that the hostage situation is now over and that indeed it is 27 bodies found, and I guess that's no longer a preliminary report. So, as I told you, Al-Qaeda affiliated group originally took 170 hostages. Now, here's some fundamental questions that you need to ask yourself. Here's the lady right here from the Malian media stating that the hostage situation is over. After the rescue, now there's a rescue operation. You can see some footage out there where people are being taken out of the building with, UN peacekeepers and Malian special forces and police forces and yada, yada, and so on, right? Here's the question. What exactly is the purpose of going in there and taking hostages? If you're going to make a statement, why wouldn't you go in there and kill, and then leave, right? But no, you go in there and you take a hostage situation. Do you have a list of demands? Did you make any demands? Now, if you're going to go up in there and you know that you're taking a hostage situation to make demands, then why wouldn't you booby trap them from any kind of forces coming in and getting at you, right? Does that make sense? Now, I can't say that these Malian police forces or special forces or any of that, commandos, have not taken any precautions, that there are booby trap bombs or anything else. But you're talking about a group that you claim use explosives all the time. Isn't that what they said? Al-Qaeda in Iraq, they were using IEDs coming from Iran, blah, blah, blah. So they're proficient in using bombs. Al-Qaeda groups teach their people how to make bombs and all that stuff, right? So you went in there with nothing but guns to take a hostage situation. There's no demands, at least they haven't stated any, and you allow them to come up there and take you out. Why wouldn't it start as soon as you started hearing them storm the location? And I know people are going to say, well, wait a minute, how do you know they could hear them storming the location? Well, the thing is that wouldn't you have the hostages in front of you or surrounding you, and that you could have the guns all on their back? What are these people, not that smart? And then you would have all of these guns trained on their back. As soon as the door stormed open, you just mowed them down. Mowed them down. I know it sounds sick, and I'm not saying I'm a sick individual like that. I'm just telling you, if it doesn't make freaking sense, people, then something is wrong with the story. There's no demands. They took hostages. For what reason? What reason? What? So that this Al-Qaeda group can be recognized by the government as being a legitimate group? What? What is the purpose? They're not even giving you any. So they go in there to take hostages for no reason. It makes more sense to go in there like they did in France and start just mowing people down. At least it made it more believable, right? They didn't take any hostages over there in France, did they? They wanted to make a statement. So what is the statement that's being made here in Mali? Right? I don't get it. No statement is being made. No demands were being requested. And then you have a special forces, UN peacekeepers going up in there, finding dead bodies that really, and they didn't have any bombs waiting for them just to protect the hostages from any forces that may come in there and try to dislodge them from this hotel. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it, but we need more information. I'm not saying this is a hoax. I'm just telling you. These are my observations. And again, if it doesn't make sense, there's a good likelihood that it's not absolutely true.